Imagination is as tall as your words. I keep a check